my name is Inka and this is my knitting podcast and I'm coming to you from Finland. It is, I always like to talk about the weather, it is cold, it's like -6 or 5 and I'm filming a podcast today because it was supposed to be sunny. It isn't. I was counting on this day because the weather forecast that showed this one day of sunlight, but the sun didn't deliver that for us. But yes, today I have a bit like odd things. So my knitting has been a bit weird lately, but yes, we'll get onto that very soon. But today I'm wearing, this is an old finished object. I made this in August. I knit wool sweaters in the summer too because I just love it. And this is the Lupin sweater by Hanne Rimme. She's, I believe, Danish designer and it's very nice. I will show you the yarns that I used. I have a bit of them left. So I used, the main color is this orange yarn, it's 100% wool. This is Adelang 8/2, so it's a 2-ply, no, 8/3, it's a 3-ply 100% wool from Estonia. The wool is from New Zealand, but it's spun and dyed in Estonia, and like these yarns, like one of the most beautiful yarns I've ever used. I do have of this same yarn, but 2-ply fingering weights. I have sweater quantity of that, and I'll actually show a bit of that yarn today. But this is the main color. It looks quite like the yardage would suggest that it's a TK weight, but I knit this in 4mm and it's an 18 stitch gauge and it just blooms beautifully. I would say this very coarse, but this is like fluffy but it's still itchy, but I don't mind itchiness and I don't care if it's itchy. It's just so beautiful that I don't mind it. And then the colorwork yarn I used is this genuine soft Donegal. This is Donegal tweed straight from Ireland, so it's 100% merino wool. Yes, and this is a fingering weight, so I held it double, but it's quite thick if you hold it double. I don't know if my gauge here is bigger than here, maybe, but this is a 1-ply yarn. The other colours are more tweedy. This is quite subtle, but it's so lovely. And I bought 2 of these cakes of it. So this is by this lady, Linda Velopanen. It's a yarn store, but she only sells this. So she imports this to Finland and sells it. She buys it straight from the Donegal, and she just makes these 50-gram cakes of it and sells them, and it's lovely. They're like €6 a cake, so not like, or 7, I can't remember. But I bought 2 of them, but to hold it double, but I used like almost 50 grams, so I would have been able to do it just 1 cake, but I have some left over of this. Yes, this is like half a skein and I have another half skein of this. This is very nice, and this is like this, you're like, oh, that's just like blind wool, but this softens off beautifully, and I would love to knit like a whole sweater with this. Only problem is that it's 1-ply, so it like tends to twist if you just knit it by itself. So in this it doesn't do that because it's colorwork, but it might do that if you only only use 1. So yeah, that's that. Yarns, and I really do love this. I love these twisted ribs, and then they have this one Purl row here too. It's so lovely. and I'm surprised that I like this neck. It's very lovely. I need it like a centimeter shorter than the pattern, and I'm so glad for that, because I don't love a very high neck on myself, but this is very nice. And yeah, it's lovely pattern. It doesn't come in a lot of sizes, but that's sad. But I really do like it, and it's very simple. It was very fast to knit too. And yes, I'm going to have to use this yarn again for some. I don't know for what I would use it for, and I can't get this online. I know like 2 places that sell it, but neither of them sell it online, and one of them is in Estonia, so I'm not going to Estonia just for this yarn. I could, but yeah, it's very nice. And that's what I'm wearing, and I would have 2 finished objects, but other one I made for my father. I made the classic rib beanie or hat from Purl Soho for him, and then other one is a beret, so I did it with scrap yarns or like leftover yarns, but I don't know where I put it. I don't know. I was looking for it everywhere. I could not find it. It's just a grey like lacy beret. It's quite cute, but I don't know where they are. But I will show you what yarn I used for the beanie. So this is Arwetta by Filcolana, and these are the leftovers from the beanie. It's so fun looking. It's just these little slopes. But I held it double. I made the adult large for my dad, and I used 3mm needles because I could not find my 3.5mm 40cm circulars. I'm just losing all my stuff. I'm so scatterminded. I don't know where my things are. But I think there's like, I don't know how much there is left here, but it's a bit shorter, and I did it in like 3 days. My dad has lost all of his beanies, and I was like, I could make you one. Then I gave him this yarn to test because he's very like sensitive to wool. He like gets itchy very easily, and he was like, oh, this is very soft. And he has been wearing that beanie every day since I made it for him, so that's a good sign. It worked out, and it was good. And about that yarn, let's get on to my whips. So for that I'm using this yarn, and I have this third skein, so I've used many stuff. Hopefully these are gonna be enough. And I'm also using this Tilia mohair. I have another skein of this, so hopefully I will have enough. And I'm knitting the Laulu shawl by Sari Nordlund. It is so beautiful. I don't know, can you see all the lace and cables? It's quite hard to see on this yarn, which is quite sad. But I saw the woolly worker knit on this, and I was like, that's so beautiful. And I cast it on for myself, and yes. So I'm actually halfway. Like and it's not even on the needles because I needed the needles for something else. But I will just have to put this back onto the needles, and then I will start decreasing then. But it's very beautiful. It's just this like tiny shawl, and I did an extra increasing repeat. So right now this has like 3, I think 3 like chunks, and normally you would only need 2, and I needed 1 extra increasing repeat, so I will need 1 extra decreasing repeat as well, because I want to wear it like, I want to wear it like a little like this, like a headscarf, because it's so soft. I look such a grandma, but I love that. That's my like goal, to look like a grandma. And it's just so soft, and yep. So I added some extra length so I could wear it like that, and that it would cover my whole head there at the back. So I just worked on this for like a weekend. I haven't worked on it for a while, but it's not a lot of work anymore. Half done. I should just finish it, and I would wear it so much because I don't really have a lot of winter accessories, and I'm knitting on a lot of those right now. So this would be one, lovely, and hopefully I will get all of this Arwetta gone. So I had 3 skeins, I used almost 2 for the beanie, and for this I hope I can use the rest of this. And then this Tilia, now I'm halfway and I have 5 grams of this left, so I will use then this, and then like a bit over half of the other skein. But I just had like 3 of these and 2 of these. Oh, and they're both in the color slate green. The code is, I think, same for both. Yes, 105 slate green. And I first bought them to make this antiquity blouse by Fable, where it has like the body in the fingering weight and then sleeves in mohair, but they don't really match. Even though they're the same color, they don't really, like, they're not the same. So it wouldn't have looked as nice as I hoped. So then I thought that I would make like a tea with these Arwetta, and then like something with the mohair, but this is a good use, and I'm glad I'm using these now. I bought these in June, so they have been in my stash for a while, and I'm happy to use them. And they're so soft. I really love a jumper with this wool. It's just quite expensive to buy mohair, but yes, I got this on sale, so it's nice. I'm just gonna roll the yarn inside this like this. That's very lovely. And I am planning, that's one for myself, and I will make another one for my grandmother for Christmas gift, because she wears like these silk scarves in the summer and spring, and she's so stylish, and I just thought that this would be like a nice winter scarf for her. And this is Tinsel Mohair by BC Garn, and then this is Durable Socks by Durable Yarn Socks. I don't know, but yes, they are not exactly the same. This I had in stash, this I want to buy to go with this. This is a bit more like an icy blue, this is a bit more like a lilac-y color, but I think they'll go fine. And yes, this is gonna be a shawl for her for Christmas. I hope I can get this done, because my grandmother is so lovely. I just want to knit something for her. And then I think I'll show you my progress on my sweater that I said that I would finish last episode for my sick. I didn't finish it, and I'm nowhere close to finishing this because I realized how much work this is. So I will just show you. I have this whole body done. It has been just sitting, so it has these folds in it and everything. It's so sad. I just want to finish it, but I don't have the strength to work on it. And I am this far on the sleeves. I think I'm like halfway done the colorwork portion, because I realized how much I have to do the colorwork still. So I just haven't found the motivation to work on it. Like I think I was like here last time, so I have worked quite a bit since. but it'll be done. And I came to the conclusion that I will just sew the sleeves in. I will be fine with that, and I'll just show you the yarns. So this is thinness, it's 100% wool, it's Latvian, this is also Latvian, it's Passes Vilnas fabrika, 1-ply wool. So it's gonna take a long time because it's fingering weight and color work, but it'll get done, surely. This year, my plan is to finish my whips to the end of this year, so then I can start a clean slate. And yes, and one other reason I haven't been working on that so much is because I got into test knit like 2 weeks ago, 1.5 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago. I got into test knit to the petite knitter, and I can't show the progress I've made on it yet because it's like a secret test knit, and like I don't know how I was chosen because she's a big designer, but yes, I can't show it to you. I have already done like yoke, body and half a sleeve, so I've been knitting on that the most, so that's why I really don't have progress a lot on my other ones, but it's coming on, and I just want to show you. I just love to show it to you. It's bad, okay? It's just so beautiful, but I can't show it to you, and I even haven't seen a. So it was a secret and a mystery because she hadn't even knit a sample yet, so I hadn't seen a sample of it before I signed up, so like I just didn't know what it would look like, and I still signed up for it, which is crazy of me, but it's very beautiful. I would just love to show it to you, but I can't, and yes, I still got a few whips to show you, so let's move on. So this is the Good Willow sweater by Allison Cribbs that I have shown in every single episode so far, and I actually made some progress. I finished. This looks tiny. This looks tiny, but I promise you it fits me. It has like a few centimeters of negative ease around the bust, and it looks very short, and it is short, but it is what it is. But I finished the body, and I have worked a bit on the sleeve, but it's off the needles again. I should just put all my whips on the needle so I could work on them. But yeah, so again I'm using this merino, 100% merino fingering weight yarn, and so I'm knitting this off gauge. This is a sport weight pattern. I'm using fingering weight, and therefore I'm knitting the size 2, and I should have knit the size 3, but to get more like an oversized fit. This is like a, it's fine, it fits me. It's just sad, but it'll be cute. I don't know how I'll wear it. It's quite, like, this is something that only I would say that it looks a bit sporty. Like, I know it doesn't, but I just have the little vibe from it that it looks sporty. But I will finish it this year. I still have 1.5 months left of this year, and I only have 2 sleeves to do. Okay. And it has these lovely little cables on it, and it's very cute. But not a lot of progress on that. No, that's not progress. I needed this for like a full weekend day, so I finished the body, and that was a good thing for me to do. A responsible thing to work. I started that one in August or September, so it has been I still have a few things to show you regarding whips, and I will show you this one first, and it's a mitten. It's huge because it's gonna be a felted mitten. Look at that, it's humongous. There you go, and this is the progress. So I have this on 3D panels, which is very lucky. This is the progress on the other one. So it has this color blocks, just because, I don't know why I chose these kind of, but I'm using some leftover yarns. So for this darkest green brown, it's green but it's very brown, I'm using little bit held double. So it's by Eastex, it's 100% Icelandic wool unspun. The smell of this is so hefty, and I love it. So that's that. I don't know the color code bit, but it's very mossy green with this turquoise bits on it. And then for these I'm using these unspun yarns. These are Finnish wool unspun yarns from Pirtin kehräämö. It's a Finnish spinnery. I love their work and their yarns. And this is left over from my old mess sweater that I was wearing last episode. So if you want to see that, I used these. It's very soft, but this isn't soft. This is like cloud soft. It's so lovely. I love this. And I know I will still have some of these left over when I finished it, which is very unfortunate because these take so much space, even though because they're so fluffy and beautiful. But these are gonna be felted. I'm just following a pattern on Pirtin kehräämö's website for this yarn and these mittens, and I hope they felt nice, and I hope that this yarn that kind of felt the same as these, because these are the same and this isn't. But we'll see. It's so fun. There's the thumb part. I haven't done that yet. I will do the thumbs when I have bow, and this would just take like 2 evenings, or even 1 to make the rest of like the body of the mitten. So I should just do it because I love these felted mittens. I have 1 pair, and they're very nice because they're so water resistant, and I don't like wearing like store-bought like gloves that are that like plastic fabric, like those water resistant ones, and these are very good option for those, for a wool lover like me. So as you can see, all winter accessories, and I still have one. I've been very fast with these just because I don't have a lot of progress on things. I don't have anything new to say. This is the Wind Forest of Windemere Forest something tam. It's a colorwork beret, and it's very cute. I have finished this section that has these trees maybe, and I'm starting the other one, and I will show you all the yarns I'm using. So first, I have this dark blue, then this natural white, then this brown, and then this is maybe a bit too bright for this, but we'll survive with that. So that yarn is it's the same wool as this one. That. So it is 100% wool, fingering weight, Latvian yarn. Then for the white, I'm using Jameson Smith 2-ply jump weight in the color 202 Stone. I have also seen this as 202 Fawn, so I don't know which one it is, but that's what it says. It's this yarn. I would love to do a jumbo with this. I just don't know where I could get this yarn, really. Like directly from the website. It's very complicated to ship to EU, and I can't get this in Finland. I bought this at the Young Festival in the summer, but I can't remember who the seller was, and she had like 2 of each, and I have this one, and then I have another one. I was planning on making colorwork mittens, but then I realized that I don't like doing colorwork with TPNs, so I'm just using it for this. It's nice. Then the brown color is this. It's the tiniest little bit of leftover, and I hope I can get all of this away, but that I still have enough of it. It is BC Garn Bio Shetland, so it's Shetland wool too. And I have already knitted a Sophie scarf, a honey purse, which I have here. I have had this finished since I think I did this in like March, but I still don't have a lining or a zipper in it. And I just have the knitting finished. I use this for that, and then I tried to knit this weird scrunchie, but I never finished it, and I just have it laying around somewhere. Or I finished the knitting, but then I realized I failed, but I didn't frog it, and I still have some of it, and I hope I can get all of it gone in this. So it's so I had 150-gram hang of it, and that is 280 meters, so it's very goes far. And then the dark blue color is the Adeling 8/2, so it's a fingering weight. And this is the most beautiful blue I have ever seen, so I have a sweater quantity of this, but I'm just using a bit for this. So this is like my dream, so I would just have these like little bits, this is not little, but these like, all these like one skein of wools, and I could just knit all the fair in the world. That's my dream, but I dropped this, and I actually knitted like here like 2 weeks ago, and then actually last night I had just pulled out the needles. The stitches were just hanging in there, but because this is such a rustic wool, it doesn't really unravel. And then last night I decided to pick it back up and knit a bit, and I finished the first section, and now I'm knitting some hearts on it, so that's nice. And this will go with one of I have 3 winter jackets. It's just got a new one, which I love, and this one will go with my blue winter jacket, and also my green one. I have a blue, green, and a brown, but the green is quite thin, so, but it's very cute. I will surely finish that. So that was all my whips. I would just love to show you the sweater, because it seems like I haven't done much, but I have almost knit a whole sweater in this time. So I just can't show it to you yet. I'm so sad about it. It's so beautiful. Trust me, it's so beautiful. And like next episode I will have that finished. I'll probably have some of these finished, and I think next episode is gonna be very exciting. And like, if I finish all of these whips to the end of this year, as I would like to, I would have 4 finished jumpers, or 3 finished jumpers and then 1 finished t-shirt, as I didn't work on this time period. But I would have so many finished objects before the end of this year. It would be lovely. But now let's get into my yarn acquisitions, and I have 3 different things. So I got in 2 orders, and I went to this craft fair. So I'm gonna show you that craft fair things first. So first it was a craft fair, so there wasn't really yarn sellers. There were these 2 yarn like producers. There weren't any hand-dyed yarn, and it was a big fair. Mostly there was like jewelry and like wood cuts and things like that. But I bought only both of the yarn sellers because I can't control myself. This is the first one. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. So it's this Unnaslahti. That's they have a website. So if you go Unnaslahti Lammasto, like they have a website and they have an Instagram, which is they have an Instagram and they have a web store, but they don't have any of their yarns on the web shop now because it's like there are now a lot of craft fairs in Finland, so they are going to touring those, and this was actually cheaper at the fair than in the website. So this is 100% wool, and it is woolen spun, and it is 230 meters spun per 100 grams, and this has 105 grams of wool, and it is dyed with lupins, those flowers. Here I have some lupins, and on a grey base, so it's a beautiful green colour. And I'm so sad that it's not a fingering weight yarn, because for those I can always find something with it, but I don't know what I will knit with this. It's just so pretty. It's the most beautiful thing ever. And yeah, I just bought this single skein bit. And I think because it's a woolen spun yarn, I use a lot of woolen spun yarn, and it's very accessible in Finland, which I love. I think it would have more like a worsted gauge on it, so we'll see what I figure out to do with it. It's so beautiful. And then there was, yes, just look at it, the color is so pretty, and the seller said that it's like it really goes, it really suits me, which is true. I love green on me. And then the other thing I bought is this little hank. It's so skinny and so long, it's so funny. It is 50 grams of wool. It is from Saimaa spinnery, so it's a Finnish spinnery, and this is 100% wool, of which 80% is Leicester and 20% Finnish sheep. And it says it's a sport weight, and meterage wise it is 50 grams and 140 meters, but it's very thin, I would say. And like this is like very fluffy and like bouncy. This is not. This is like very big straight. Doesn't have any like bounce to it, which is okay. But this I just bought because I always find use for these kind of, and I'm sad that I didn't have it when I started this, because this in the place of this blue would have been very cute. But we'll see what I figure out with it. And this is super cute. Yes, so that's what I bought from the craft fair. And then I got 2 orders in, and I will show them to you. First, this is Soul Locks. So this yarn I absolutely love. It is hand-dyed yarn, and I've been eyeing this yarn since July, and this Ruskin, she's my favorite dryer, and these are like second, they're like oopsie skeins, so they were on sale, and I've been like only this color. She had 7 of these oopsie skeins on her website. This color, I've been eyeing this color since July, and I've been like so many times so close to buying it, and now it was on sale, and I bought 2 skeins. I'll make a sweater. They better be enough for a sweater. But the color name is Olive, which means olive, and it's just merino sock, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. It is 425 meters per 100 grams. It's so pretty. And I got them on sale. Still, they were expensive, but they were less expensive. But I will need the even. I don't know how to say it, but it's a pattern from Fable Knitwear. It's just this square neck, long sleeve, like 0E, so it's like a skin tight sweater. So I think I'll have enough for that. Pray for me that I will have enough. This is because this is the most beautiful yarn ever. And yep, I think the oopsie thing is that this one has like turquoise, like few turquoise dots here. So I don't think there should be. So that's that. We'll see if I just knit them in or I like cut them away. We'll see. But they're so pretty, and they kind of look a bit awkward because I've been like doing this for a lot. I've been touching them too much. So the dryer doesn't have any non-superwash bases, so I will have to buy like one skein and put that into colorware. But yes, these are very luxe, and I can't wait to knit them up. But I just want to look at them for a while. That's my thing. And then I got an order of this yarn in. This smells so heavy. So this is by vilnas fabrika, so it's the same producer as this one, same place. But this one I bought in person in Latvia. This I ordered. You have to order it from their Facebook. So I think they have monthly collections, which is dangerous, and now I've been added to their mailing list, which is very dangerous, and they just had a new update, which is dangerous. But yes, you have to order from their Facebook, so you just message them in Facebook, say they put like they have a lot of colors per collection, and then you just put the code for that, and they send you an invoice, and then you have to pay the invoice, and then I think you should send a picture of the invoice receipt, because I didn't, and then they asked for it like a week later, and I was like, oh, I paid that, here's the receipt, and then they shipped it. So this is, and they sell it. They have like a kilogram price, which in their Facebook it says it's 30 euros per kilogram, but for this they charge only 23 euros per kilogram, and then in the email that I got about the new collection it said 23, so I don't know what's the real price, but that's what I paid. And it is just so lovely. It's a very good. I won't show this because I've already bought up one, and it's so big. And I don't know where you could see the colors the best. I will, like, for this yarn I will learn how to add a picture to this video, because this is so beautiful. It has these like warm brown purples, which purple is not my color, but in this it works. And then, yes, green, blue, brown, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I got 400 grams of it to be the main color of my alder sweater, but then I made like just a stockinette swatch, which isn't like true because it is all over texture pattern, but I have very big gauge with this, so I will see how I end up making that. But I got 400 grams, and it's so pretty. so it's 100% wool. The most beautiful thing you have ever seen. I wish you could see this. In their new collection they have a white color of this yarn, so I might order that to match with this, because yeah, this is very hard to color to match with, and because it's very muted and dark, and I have found that many of my yarns that I thought are too bright, even though they're not bright, but with next to this they look bright. But maybe white, like a nice natural, like basic white, would be nice with this. And yep, that's all. That was my those were my acquisitions. That's a hard word to say. Acquisitions. And my whips, and I didn't show my finished objects, which is very shady of me. It's like, I have finished objects, but I won't show them to you. Sorry for that. Maybe I will show them some other time, and I really am looking forward to showing you my test knit when I'm allowed. Oh, that's my love. And I have quite many accessories, and I've enjoyed knitting them, which is because I've been just so tired of this. One, so I've worked on everything. I just cast on things so I wouldn't have to work on this, which I will take my time. I just do like a few rows every now and then, and it'll get done by doing so. But thank you for watching. If you're watching again, thank you so much. And the sun still hasn't shown up, so I've lost my faith in her. So yes, thank you, and happy knitting, and enjoy your life.